What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name is AJ Gels. How y'all doing? Let me preface all this with saying that this is not an easy video to make. This is not a fun video to make. Hell, I really don't want to make this video. I've been needing to make this for the last couple days. I've just kind of been dragging my feet on it just because this whole situation is really kind of depressing me. My anxiety is really peaking with it because I do not know what the hell is going to happen come December 10th when YouTube has these big TOS these TOS new terms of service changes go into effect. I'm sorry. I'll kind of go through an order of what we're talking about here. We'll be talking about what to do if YouTube does shut the channel down because of these TOS changes. I'll be talking about the weekly show and just some changes that might have to happen after that. And then finally, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the way I see YouTube and why just go a little bit more into the way I see some of these TOS things breaking down. And that's kind of the order we're going to do things. So let's start with the actual main topic of the video. So what are we going to do if the channel shuts down? So this is, if you didn't know, so a big thing about the new TOS is whether or not your channel's commercially viable. It's basically YouTube reserves the right, whatever, to shut your channel down if it's not commercially viable. Now this is causing a lot of people to freak out. I'm also sitting here going, and again, I'll get into what I think the commercially viable aspect of it means a little later. But basically, if we are deemed commercially, non-commercially viable, whatever, we have a BitChute channel. Link is down in the description. What's on the channel right now is Death Stranding and Need for Speed Heat. Those are the two playthroughs that we're starting with because those are the two playthroughs that I was starting around the time that I was setting up the BitChute channel over the weekend. The channel is up. I'm still learning how exactly it works. Right now, it's basically just a backup for the YouTube channel. We are going to have some more content going up there. You know, once the weekly show gets back up into swing of things, that's going up over there as well. Jedi Fallen Order is going to be over there. Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to be on over there. I'm planning on starting a new Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play that I'm actually planning on starting to record today as this video is being recorded. We're going to be playing as the Golden Deer. So that's all going up there. So it's basically anything from Death Stranding, Need for Speed Heat on is going to be up over there. I don't know how to back up my older contents because I don't have the files on my computer, obviously, because the channel's been going on for a couple of years now. I don't have those files anymore. So that's just what we're going to have to do to kind of, I guess, protect ourselves if, we do end up getting shut down. So links are in the description for the BitChute channel. Go check it out. Go drop a follow over there if you want to keep following what we do if we do have to enter sort of a post YouTube sort of thing. Another change that I think came up, I'm hoping nothing's getting blocked or messed with. Please let me know over on Twitter or any of the other social medias if you're under the age of 18 and having trouble seeing the videos. The reason for this is because there's new COPPA regulations. I'm not 100% sure what COPPA stands for. It's like child protection things. Basically, I had to say whether or not my video is made for children, which had to make me second guess. I'm like, well, what does YouTube consider a child? Because my videos aren't made for 8-year-olds. I mean, I play M-rated video games. I curse. I'm not saying it's 18 plus because I think a teenager can watch my videos and follow what's going on, but it's not made for kids. It's made for teenagers, young adults, and up. That's how I'd put it. So, it's one of those, I'm like, no, don't restrict me to 18 plus, but don't say my stuff for children. So I'm hoping nothing's getting blocked. I hope everything's working the way it should. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So kind of moving on. So that's what we're doing if the channel gets shut. Everything should keep rolling along. Hopefully nothing will happen. Do I think something will happen? No, and I'll get into why a little later. But this is just, like I said, a precaution. So moving on, the weekly show. I didn't do the weekly show this last week. There's a few reasons why. Again, one, I spent the weekend setting up the BitChute channel. I'm still trying to figure out how that site works 100%. I really didn't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about, kind of like what this week is looking like. It looks like there's not going to be a whole lot to really sit and talk about, just because again, we're in a light news year right now until about the Game Awards start. And the other reason why I didn't do it is because I kind of misread the email that said when the new TOS goes into effect. I thought it said November 10th and not December 10th. And there's a big reason why the new TOS and the weekly show doesn't really kind of mix, and that's because the copyright regulations are being changed on YouTube. It's got to do with the use of other people's content. If you know, we read articles, and I put them up on screen capture. We watch videos and I give commentary. I don't know what constitutes other people's content. I'm questioning what exactly is going to happen with that. Because again, technically what we do falls under fair use because we're adding commentary, we're adding stuff to it. It's not just a straight rip. But again, I don't from how I understand the new copyright sort of issues with using others' content, we have to be careful. I kind of wanted to see what would happen to some of the older shows, but again, like I said, the TOS doesn't go into effect until for another month, so we probably won't see anything for a little bit. So the weekly show might have to change format. I'm not sure how yet. Like I said, last week's, we just decided to skip over it because I was busy. This week, like I said, if we have something to talk about, I'll definitely do one this week, but don't be surprised if we don't have a show this week as well. So that kind of covers the weekly show aspect. It's like I said, just a minor update that things might have to change. I hope they don't. I hope we can keep doing it in this current iteration, but we adapt and survive, so to speak. So moving on to the final sort of point and last little thing that I wanted to talk about, and that's kind of the current state of YouTube and what's going on. So as I mentioned, we have this whole commercially viable thing, and I mentioned, what do I think that we're going to get shut down? Deep down, I don't think we will. I really don't. My anxiety, I think, is the thing that's making me the most. That's really getting to me the most. Just because, I'm seeing people like I think I saw a Tim Pool video not too long ago who was talking about this, acting like, well, this isn't a political change. This isn't this or that change. This is entirely monetary because it's talking about commercial viability and all this, and I disagree on that. And here's why. Yes, I know YouTube doesn't turn a profit for Google, but let's be honest, it's Google. They make plenty of money. That the loss that they have on YouTube, one, the loss doesn't even come close to being connected with the largest video sharing platform in the world. Granted, I think with some of the stuff that they're doing, that being the biggest video platform in the world is not going to save them from some of the negative press, but that's beside the point. I don't think this is a financial thing. I think this is entirely political. I think this is to get rid of certain edgy YouTubers, which I do not think we fall under. I think we're small enough, definitely, to not be touched by this. Because I mentioned that Tim Pool video, he was talking about how new channels aren't going to be able to really get off the ground because of this. Because you're basically on for about a month and a half, 2 months, a year, don't have the subscribers. Well, you're kicked off. It's making room for unless you're already famous, you really can't start a YouTube channel. I.e., if any, I got an ad for a video I was watching, and I was just watching. I think I was watching a Pokemon Let's Play, and I get an ad for It was an ad, but it was like a 7-minute video of Cam Newton opening his, look, it's my 100,000 subscriber plaque, and I'm sitting there going, you're Cam Newton. You could take a dump and post it on Instagram. I'd be surprised if you don't get 100,000 views or whatever interactions. It's this current push for all these celebrities it's really weird to me. It's seeing Cam Newton, The Rock, Will Smith. Some people have thrown in Jack Black having his YouTube channel, but I see Jack Black, he's like playing. From what I've seen, it's a lot of him. It's not, I'm Jack Black. No, it's him playing old arcade cabinets and pinball machines, and it's kind of him being Jack Black, but it's not all about him being Jack Black, if that makes sense. I give him a pass. Maybe it's because I like Jack Black, but that's beside the point. I like School of Rock. Leave me alone. But what I'm saying is, I don't think the commercial aspect is what's. I'm sorry, I got into a tangent there. I don't think the commercial aspect is what's doing it. I think it is entirely political. I think it's a way to say well, current edgy YouTube channel that talks about politics, you have ads turned off. You don't make us money. You don't whatever. We're going to shut you down because we reserve the right to. I mean, I'm not the one who decided not to make money off of YouTube. You know, I mean, granted, I was making pennies off AdSense, but I think ads still play on my videos. I don't actually know, but because I don't get an ad when I watch something in the viewer just to see if something's working or whatever. But ads can still run on my channel. I just get nothing for it. YouTube does. So, you know, it's one of those. I haven't made any decision to not make me commercially viable. It entirely comes down to just the size of this. It comes down to the size of the channel. So, like I said, I to kind of summarize what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I've got a little bit of a headache right now. So if I'm a little rambly, I'm sorry. But this, like I said, this whole thing, it's kind of kept me up. It's really stressing me out. And I'm trying not to let it get to me too much, but it kind of does. Basically, to summarize what I'm saying is, I think this is political. I don't think that this has anything really to do with financials. So, and again, with us just being a gaming channel, I'm 90% sure we're going to be safe. But again, I wanted to do this just to say, look, if we are shut down because YouTube is trying to push towards this more celebrity-based video sharing platforms, CNNs and your MSNBCs and The Rock and Will Smith and Cam Newton, I almost threw up in my mouth there, and get rid of what made YouTube cool, which was these smaller, singular creators. And I'm not trying to, you know, be self-masturbatory there, you know, acting like, oh, well, I'm built, you know, I'm like, no, I'm some punk with a video recording software and who just likes to run his mouth and play video games. I know that. I'm talking guys like PewDiePie who built from the ground up. I'm talking some of these channels that have grown to just these massive proportions that it's really just a guy in a room playing games or talking about politics or talking about whatever. That's what YouTube was really built on. And I think that's what's really been cool about it, and it's completely gone. I don't know, you know, it's like I said, I don't know if YouTube wants to completely get rid of everyone, even if they're not going to compete, like, because I'm never going to compete with The Rock, no matter what. I'm never going to compete with a Cam Newton or a Will Smith, but yeah, I don't know, man. It worries me about where YouTube's going, and again, it's like, I guess it's like I said, follow the channel down, or follow the link down in the description. Go check out the BitChute channel. Go follow me on any of the social media platforms. Just kind of stay in contact with me. And hopefully we don't get shut down. But if we do, I'm going to say we're covered, and we are not, we may be shut down by YouTube, but we're not shut down as 11th Hour Gaming. I'm going to run with this and keep trying to keep this, you know, afloat as long as I can before I have some sort of nervous breakdown. But that's hopefully the nervous breakdown is years in the future and not next week. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, I'm sorry that this is such a bummer. Hopefully this is the most depressing thing we do all day, and it's all up from here. There we go. I'm gonna go take some aspirin, try and take a nap, and try and get rid of this headache before I start recording. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for all your support on the channel. Thank you for everything, for even helping me get to where I am with this. I honestly started this channel not expecting to get more than 10 subscribers, if that, and here I am with a little over 350, and like I said, I know in the grand scheme of things it's not a whole hell of a lot, but it's way more than I ever thought I did, and I love having what I do and love having the conversations I do with you guys and everything. It's really I don't know exactly how to express the feelings. It's me being the way I am. If I won't go into that. That's a video for another day. I have trouble expressing emotions and talking about my feelings and whatnot. But again, it's like I said, I'm deep down, I'm trying to say thank you so much, guys. It's a few times in this I said our channel, because I really do think, yes, I'm running it. Yes, I'm technically the admin or whatever for it, but I really do love sharing this stuff with you guys and having conversations and everything. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. But either way, all our social media platforms, that is, as always, Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com, and now BitChute. Hell, I even have a Twitch channel that I need to test, because I think my internet's a little better now, because I think we got a bump in speed, so maybe I can actually stream again. I don't know. I'll have to look into things and, like I said, run some tests and see if everything functions, but who the hell knows. Links to everything is in the description. Go follow them. Give me a follow. Give me a like. Anything on any of those platforms. And just, like I said, stay up to date on me if you want to keep following me. Sorry about the little rant and ramble there at the end. But, yeah, there's just stuff on my mind that I wanted to get out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. And until next time, my name's AJ Gels. This is That Game Channel. See you later today. I'm out.